Good morning, Wilmington. What's happening? I'm your main man, Big Ive, the talk of the town, Mr. DETV, CH.com, Mr. Positivity, and I'm here with my, like Mama used to say, adorable, beautiful co-host.
Vincenza. Good morning, Wilmington, and good morning, Ivan.
Good morning, Vincenza.
You really make me feel so special every Monday morning and even Wednesday morning. But at the beginning of the week, thank you so much for the compliments.
You got it.
You always look handsome too.
I'm trying to get my college body back. You know what I mean? My fighting weight.
And that's thanks to one of our sponsors,
Yes.
Balance Strength and Fitness,
Yes.
who hooks it up for you, right?
Yes. Well, he worked us out that day. He's working me out.
Good.
3 times
But
a
it's
week.
but it's also healthy for you to to balance out work
Right.
and exercising and eating healthy and,
Right.
and also treating yourself.
There you go.
So
That part right there.
Right. Yeah, treating
part
yourself.
right there.
It's important to balance out a little bit of everything because I think it's healthy and
Yes.
it's important. But
Yeah.
can you believe it is August 1st?
Not at all. Not
We are
at
in
all.
August already. I can't believe it.
It felt like we just said, can you believe it's July? Can you believe it's
I
June?
know.
Now we're talking about, what, 3 weeks away for school? Maddie's at the bus stop right now. Right there. She's at the bus stop right now.
Maddie's ready to go.
I'm the guy that rides by the bus stop and tell her to tuck and roll. You know what I mean? Push them out the car. I'm all for it.
I love you, Maddie. Shout out to Maddie. But I know that everyone's gearing up for school,
Right.
but they're taking last-minute vacations. And I actually had the opportunity. I don't know what you did over the weekend because I know you're always so busy. After I closed up the restaurant, I actually had the opportunity to go to the beach for the day.
Did you really?
It was so nice.
That's
I forgot how nice it was to
Okay.
dip your toes in the water and just relax.
You know, brothers got a thing with sharks and oceans and everything. So I mean, I'm out there with some Timberland boots and a AI basketball jersey.
Well, listen, I'm not a fan of sharks either, but I don't go far. But
Right.
I just felt it was so nice to just sit down and just relax for a
Right.
little bit. And I was reviewing my notes for the week and my schedule for the week and just reflecting on the summer and what's happening next and setting goals for the month of August.
Oh.
Yes, and this is a great segue
Okay.
into what August stands for.
Okay.
So it shows that it's Happiness Happens Month. In the
Oh, okay.
month of August, which I think is so fitting because it's nearing the end of the summer.
Right.
And sometimes people, they forget, oh, it's the end of the summer, darn, and it's like they're upset about it. But
Right.
really, we should be embracing it. And I love that, I believe it was Pamela Johnson, who's the founder of Happiness Happens Month. She's the one that
Okay.
started this. So what makes you happy, Ivan?
You know what? Work. I enjoy I don't even like to call it work. I literally have a great time coming in. It's like I get to create stuff with my friends, and especially something for the state, you know what I
Right.
mean, for the city that I'm born and raised in. So I love this. I think if
Right.
I had a apartment or a home somewhere I could lay my head on top of the studio, I would always be there.
You never know. Speak it into existence,
there you go.
right?
There
Speak
you
it
go.
into existence. I think that's good though because it shows in what you have done here
Yes.
on set at Good Morning Wilmington, even at DETV.
Yeah.
And before I joined the team, I was watching from afar. And it was really, really nice to see someone so dedicated, so passionate about growing. Just the local stations,
Yeah.
it's going to be statewide, and
Yeah.
I think nationally known. People are
We're on
noticing.
our way.
Oh,
Oh,
people
yeah.
are noticing DETV and Good Morning Wilmington from all around, but it's because of you.
No, it's because of us.
Ah.
It's because of us. It's never me. That is one of my rules. It's never me. I couldn't get where I'm at without great people around me,
That's
and
right.
people that share the same dedication. So it's never me.
Yes.
It's you. It's
Najee.
Najee, the producer. It is Kaylin, the one over there doing
Yeah.
the funky chicken. It's everyone. It's the interns. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's everyone.
Like we say, it takes a village.
And speaking of village, perfect we're the segue king and queen.
We're always, and we don't plan this.
Right.
When I tell you, we don't plan this. We're not thinking. We're not texting each other over the weekend. Hey, how are we going to segue into this topic?
Right.
We literally let it flow because we feel it's important to be as authentic as possible as we can, and
Yes.
we try to maintain that, which is hard to do
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes.
It is, but we always try to maintain authenticity, especially on camera. So,
Yeah.
segue.
To people that are in the studio, our capeless superheroes today. So let me see. Friday night, I met this father and son duo, right? and they are freaking amazing. The dad owns Radio Newark. Is the co-founder of Radio Newark, and that's 99? What is it? 99.9 FM, where you get all this great information. Are the cameras on them? Show them real quick, Dennis, if you can. Give them a wave. Where they at? Boom, boom. All right, I think, yep, there they go. Give us a wave. Give them a wave. There you go.
Yes,
all right.
Thank you so much.
He's here with his lovely better half. So awesome people. Make sure you check him out.
Yes, I had the opportunity to introduce myself, and I was just so excited. I'm like, oh, we have a live audience. They're just here to watch.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, Ivan, we have a live audience on set. I love this. This is a big deal.
Yes.
Well, we're so excited to talk about the remainder of our live audience, which happens to be our special guests for today's
are they,
show.
Vincenza?
So we have Crystal Lentelle and Valerie Lane from the Millennial Summit.
Right.
We also have Randall Law from Koolkkidgen Generation.
Wait till you hear his story.
Oh, yes. And then we have Peirrce McCoy, LaToya Baker, and Makina Warmley from I Am Me Inc.
Right.
So excited.
I'm happy.
Oh, yes. Lots to talk about. Lots of things happening in the month of August. And all of our guests are here to share with us and you at home some events that are happening in the month of August.
Now, I also, before we go any further, right, I want to give a special congratulations to Dr. Tony Allen and his wonderful wife, Tara Allen. They recently got married yesterday, I believe.
Congratulations.
In Napa Valley. Wait till you see the pictures. Look, Napa Valley, right? And Tony is the president of DSU. But check this picture out right here, Vin. It is, go to the next one. You got the next one? They got married in an air balloon above Napa Valley, right?
Oh,
and
that's so special.
Guess,
congratulations to the both of you. Oh, I love that.
And guess who did the wedding?
Who?
Congresswoman Lisa Blunt Rochester. Look at there, she's at the bottom. Like,
I love that.
Air balloon. Like, you couldn't get me 2 feet off the ground.
But it doesn't surprise me. Something different, something unique, but something really memorable. And the photos, just from first time seeing these photos, wow, breathtaking.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you both.
Congratulations.
That's exciting. I'm glad that you were able to share that with everyone at home. So,
all right,
we probably should be taking a quick commercial break so we can jump right into these interviews. I can't wait to chat with everyone.
I'm with it. Let's take that break. All right, we'll be right back after this message. You're watching Good Morning Wilmington with her and me, or me and her.
DETV has been Delaware's premium provider of creative digital and broadcasting solutions that bridges communities and connects people. We create great stories for all audiences. We deliver independent news throughout Delaware. We are digital platform innovators. And we develop marketing and sales solutions so you can stay connected to your audience. Now, why do we do what we do here on DETV? We do it because we care. So, keep watching and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Remember, DETV, online, on air, on time.
Every issue that you care about.
Every issue that I care about.
And every issue that affects our daily lives is impacted by one simple action.
A vote. As the Delaware Voting Rights Coalition,
We stand ready to protect and expand access to voting.
Because our communities deserve a democracy that works for all of us.
learn more and join us at aclu.de.org/DVRC.
Government doesn't make a move without an agenda, some type of plan. The problem is we haven't been on the agenda. Sometimes we're overlooked. Sometimes our interests aren't the interest of those in power. I'm your host, Kerwin Gaines, on DETV's new show, The Agenda. We're going to do our best to ensure that you, Delawareans, are knowledgeable about what's going on in the Assembly. Federal government, local government, it doesn't matter. We're going to do our best to ensure that folks that make the agenda on a daily basis have to answer for it. Let them explain what they're doing. If it affects you, it's on the agenda.
Welcome back, everyone. Our first guest on the show today is Valerie Lane and Crystal Lentelle of the Mill Summit. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. So before we dive into what is the Mill Summit, I'd love to give the audience an opportunity to get to know the both of you. So I'll start with you, Valerie. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, hi, I am Valerie Lane. Thanks so much for having us on the show this morning. I've been involved with the Mill Summit for the past few years. Delaware born and raised.
There you go.
It's a great
check right there.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. Went to high school at Cab Calloway. If you're from Delaware, you always got to say where you went to high school, right?
Look at her. Look at the floor director. Like, yes, me too.
I went there.
So great. Yeah, I was a dancer growing up and loved getting into marketing in my career as I got older, and just, love Delaware, love the state, love Wilmington, and love getting involved in the Mill Summit. So,
she checked a lot of boxes.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Valerie. Our Crystal, please tell us about yourself.
I'm Crystal Lentelle. Again, thank you for having me today. Also, Delaware born and raised. Went to Dickinson.
Okay.
Nice.
That is, everybody asks what high school you're from.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. That's how you know other people are from Delaware. It's our community thing that we do. But I've been involved with the Mill Summit for the past 4 years. Had the honor of going to the very first Mill Summit, fell in love with it, and got the opportunity to be on the planning committee and haven't stopped. It's a great event. I don't know. I do all kinds of different things. I love being involved in the community, sports advocate, love playing volleyball any chance that I get to, spending time with friends and family, and just checking new things out in the city as they come up and about, and just supporting local businesses when I can.
Nice.
Excellent.
So what is, for people that are not too familiar with it, what is the Mill Summit?
Yeah, what is the Mill Summit? What is it?
It's just a big party.
Why we're here.
Yeah, so the Mill Summit's a 3-day conference for young professionals held annually here in Wilmington, Delaware. This is our 6th annual Mill Summit this year. I know.
Very nice.
Very exciting. It's not only the conference, it's really a community of young professionals that gather year-round to plan, as Crystal mentioned, being part of the planning committee. We really take the month of August after the summit off, and then September, October, we're right back to planning the summit for next year. So it's a great way to network with young professionals throughout the year, and then the actual event is a fantastic party of sorts to hear from a diverse array of speakers and meet new people, possibly make new career connections, get involved, and hopefully spur impact in the community.
Yeah, it's a really great event. There's nothing else like it, where you can get in touch with all levels of professionals, people just starting their career to seasoned professionals, CEOs, founders of businesses. It's a chance to get inspired, really feel like there's so much more you can do, to affect the community. But it's professionals of all different industries that you normally wouldn't have that opportunity to connect with, and this environment does that. And it's just a really great, creative, collaborative event, and everybody's kind of there for really just positive reason. They're excited about Wilmington, what they can do to make changes, connect with people, grow their careers, make new friends along the way.
I love the speakers. Who's speaking this year?
Yeah.
She's ready. She's ready.
We got some good ones.
We've got some really fantastic speakers this year. So some of our keynotes include local spoken word poet Denise Froman, who speaks out of Philadelphia. We have nationally known Lily Zhang speaking on diversity and inclusion.
Nice.
They're actually live streaming in from California, which will be really exciting. Thanks to Capital One for making that happen for us. We have Terry Trespicio, who is a comedian and an author based out of New York City. She's going to tell us how to unfollow our passions, which is kind of cool.
You can't wait. Jeez.
Right? It'll be neat. We have Major Michelle Rogers from Dover Air Force Base. She is a total boss lady, and she's going to be sharing us all sorts of tips from her career in the military. We have Layla Zaydan, who's CEO of the Millennial Action Project. She's actually speaking at our dinner that we'll be holding on Wednesday night. And then finally, on Thursday, to close us out, we have we have Delaware favorite Eugene Young.
Oh, yeah.
Eugene, right?
I was thinking in my head, I'm like, wait a minute, Eugene is in here somewhere.
Yeah, Eugene's got to be there, yeah. And then we actually have Michael Smith from AmeriCorps. He's the head of AmeriCorps closing out the summit. He's going to be a really cool speaker, has a really neat background.
You have so many speakers joining you. That's really awesome. So you're able to tap into every single audience and really capture everyone's attention, which I think is nice. It seems like it's a very diverse
Oh, it's
group
awesome.
of speakers. Now, I've never heard of the Mills Summit, so I'm so glad that we have you on the show, because I love networking events. I think I grew up going to networking events, and then once I opened up my own restaurant, it was a little bit harder for me to disconnect, but I still am a firm believer of attending networking events because it's healthy, and also you never know who you will meet and what door will open up.
It's so true.
Right? And it seems like this is a 2-day event.
3 days.
3
Three
days.
days.
3 days. 3 days. 3-day event, and
Bring
now.
your walking shoes.
Okay.
Well, to clarify, the first day is all virtual.
Right.
And the next
Okay.
2 are hybrid, so you have the option to attend in person live at the Queen.
Okay.
Or there'll be streaming and you can attend from your home or anywhere around the world. It helps us broaden our audience and not
Yes.
just Wilmington-based people.
And I think that's smart. I really do, that you're able to invite others that heard about the event or are interested in attending, or maybe they just can't attend this year, but they want to support from afar. So I think that's really awesome of you that you were able to pivot and offer it virtually. Now, is this the first time you're offering the first day virtually, or you've done this before?
So the pandemic pushed us to go virtual. Last year we had a test run of a hybrid event. So this year, as a committee was talking, we were like, how can we make the best of the current scenario? Because not everybody is comfortable being back in person, even though the world is starting to get there. So we thought, okay, we'll start the day off, let everybody have a chance to tap in virtually and see what we have to offer. And if they're willing and able and in the area, let's bring them in, so we can see people again and have that interaction and networking that we've been missing for so long.
Yeah. The dinner, the Leaders in Action dinner.
Tacos and tequila night.
I told you the party was going to start.
Seems like a party more than a networking event.
Right?
Tell us about that.
So I can tell you about the food. Food for thought is we're doing tacos and tequila, and that came about because we were trying to think of something different. Like every year, we don't want to be like any other conference. There's plenty of business dinners you go to, and you have that, surf and turf dinner. We're like, what would be fun to bring people to come, and also what would attract people to come to the dinner who can't make it to the event that day because they have work.
Right.
So we thought, who doesn't love tacos and tequila? Good margarita at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And chicken tacos and down.
Exactly.
I'm on my way.
Now, you said the event is held at the Queen.
Yes.
Virtually the first day, and the next 2 days still at the Queen. Now, it's tacos, the taco and tequila theme all 3 days.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
We wish.
In my dreams.
No, I don't know if everyone's going to be
paying attention by the third day.
Professionals out there.
Exactly. No,
They'll be supporting each other.
The theme for the conference is how to be a top performing young professional in 2022. So everything has obviously changed dramatically over the last 2.5 years. And we found that what was working in 2019 in terms of tips and tricks and advice just wasn't holding up because our world has really changed. So we really want to guide our audience through how to be that top performing young professional, level up in their life and their career. The Emerging Leaders Dinner will award our 2022 Impact Awardees, and we'll also be recognizing Impact Awardees from the last 2 years in person as well. And we'll hear from keynote Layla Zaydan that evening as well. I do want to shout out DJ Amaze because he'll be with us.
Yes.
Oh, you got this? Oh my God! Yeah, Dave. We know him. I know him as Dave. We know him as Dave.
Yeah.
Right.
DJ Amaze. Okay, give him a
He'll be
shout out.
with us for Wednesday and Thursday at the Queen.
Yep.
You guys really need to come.
The music will be really good
It will be
too.
really good. Yes.
He throws a party.
Yeah.
He does.
Right.
He does.
He throws a party.
So he will be there, right?
He will be there in person. Yeah.
I know.
He will be there.
See, Dave is awesome. Not only is he a talented disc jockey, but he's also just an overall awesome person, great business person. I mean, I've known him since I was in college, and I love to see that he's still staying relevant, still pushing forward, and I love that he's going to be there. Oh, what a treat.
Yeah, we're excited to have him. He's really going to help with that vibe.
Yeah.
He is.
Especially the Tacos and Tuesday vibe. Okay, where can people get tickets? Or wait a minute, you're offering a discount, right?
Tickets are still on sale. There was a summer promo that we did a couple of weeks ago. The in-person tickets are going to sell out probably today. So if you want an in-person ticket, now is the time to do so. millsummit.com, millsummit.com. But virtual tickets are going to be on sale. So if you can't make it to Wilmington or you just want to wear sweatpants for the whole conference from your couch, you could buy a virtual ticket and enjoy the whole thing.
I love how she did that.
You don't want to dress up, you just want to wear sweatpants. But there's no excuse, support the event.
Right.
Exactly. Yes.
You never know what you will learn. And with that list of keynote speakers that you have, I mean, that's...
It's incredible.
Yes, incredible,
Yes.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I do have a question. You mentioned this earlier. You said about what ways our thought process of how things were in 2019 and how we had to change and evolve to present day. I mean, would you be able to touch on that a little bit more, on what changes or something, just to give us a little tidbit or taste of what we could expect at the Mill Summit? But you mentioned that, and I thought that was really important.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of hustle culture in 2019. A lot of everyone's got to have a side business and a career and be a parent and also volunteer on 4 boards and make these incredible charcuterie boards for Super Bowl weekend, and right, like there's all these expectations, and a lot of those have just been kind of undone and let go. So we wanted our topics to reflect that. You talked about goal setting earlier on in the show. We have a specific session dedicated to how to set goals for the rest of the year that are reasonable, right? Like pick one goal and try to achieve it before the end of the year. I mean, Terry's keynote on following your passion, that speaks directly to people kind of dialing it back and rethinking, what do I want out of my career? What do I want out of my life? How do I, have passions, but not try and make my career my passion? Not everybody can be Ivan and love their work so much, right? We're not all
the
so
hustle
lucky. Yeah.
mentality will never go away.
Exactly.
And I love it. Don't ever stop.
Like, hold that camera.
Keep working. Keep working. We're not done yet.
I feel like a big thing is a lot of people during the pandemic, started introspectively at themselves. So, are they happy where they're at?
Right.
Do they enjoy what they're doing? What's important to them? They kind of got refocused on what mattered. And, she mentioned, we're showing those different ways of how to unfollow your passion, but we also have keynotes talking about blooming where you're planting. Not everybody wants to leave the career they're in, but they want to figure out how to make the most of where they're at.
Right.
So we have topics and keynotes speaking to that as well. It's just a lot of really good content.
Nice.
I'm excited.
You excited? I'm waiting for Taco too. I'll be right there. Community camera. Go ahead. You got 30 seconds to pitch the Mill Summit.
Oh boy.
Yep. Ready?
All right.
Go.
Okay. Well, the Mill Summit is an incredible 3-day event for young professionals happening here in Wilmington, Delaware, and virtually, hosted by Blake the Brain Saunders, local personality. We love Blake so much. He'll be guiding us through all 3 days. We'll have the beat drops from DJ Amaze, an incredible lineup of speakers, and get your tickets at millsummit.com today.
And thank you to our sponsors. We couldn't do this without you. And if you're interested in joining the planning committee and being part of this great event, reach out, millsummit.com.
Excellent.
I love it. I love it. Are you going?
I hope I attend. Well, no excuse. I will attend.
There you go.
Right? No excuses.
Okay.
No excuses.
There you go. You just set one goal. At least make that dinner,
exactly.
right?
And I love that you touched on that, because I'm still a firm believer in goal setting, and I'm glad that will never go, out of style, because I think it's very rewarding to set a goal, work hard for it, and then achieve it. That feeling of achieving goals is so rewarding. What it does to your mental state. I mean, you can't put a price tag on that.
No.
So I'm happy to hear that goal setting is still very, very important.
And you know what? I forgot to ask this question, because it's always about impact when you're doing something for the community.
Sure.
Right? What do you want people to take away, the young professionals to take away from the Mill Summit? It's like on Friday, you want them to wake up and say what?
I can really do something. I can affect change. I can find something I'm passionate about, go out into that community, connect with these people that I just met, and make it happen.
Right.
Like really make it happen, because we just introduced you to the people that can help you get there, gave you the tools that you need to do it, and we just set you out.
Right. Right.
I know she's good,
Hit
right?
that right on the nose.
The tools and the resources. Now it's your job to just run with it.
Exactly.
I always like to say, if we're someone that is helping others, I'm a firm believer in mentorship, and I love to mentor many individuals, especially young women in the pageant community. And I always express to them that I will give you the tools and resources to shine, but it's up to you at the end of the day to really utilize those tools and resources and take advantage of it and really progress to the next level. But you're offering that at the Mill Summit, so it's a no-brainer.
No-brainer.
Yeah, no-brainer to attend. So
I'll be there.
Yes. The whole crew will be there, or just you?
I think the whole crew. We have all millennials rocking with us.
They're probably like, I hope Ivan takes me.
No, shoot, I guess we're going. All right, Najee like, yeah, we're going. All right, ladies, thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank
You got it. #Mill Summit. Make sure you check them out. What else?
Oh, well, we got to talk about our next guest.
Who's our next guest?
Randall Law. I'm super excited
Do you
to
know this
talk.
guy?
No, I don't, but I saw his energy when he walked through the room. You
Yeah.
can just tell, vibrant, personable. I was
Yeah.
really excited to introduce myself. We have Randall Law from Cool Colored Kid Generation.
Wait
I'm
till you see
so
his-
excited to chat with him.
Wait till you see his sneakers and his clothing is really awesome. And we talking about here on DETV, we're always talking about how we can bring people together. Like Vincenzo and I always say, her side of the fence, my side of the fence. Two different audiences that we bring together. Hopefully that you can have a conversation or have dinner or just make the world come together and make the world a better place, right?
Exactly. Or learn something.
And learn something,
Right?
right?
Learn
Because
something.
she didn't know anything about Code 45 until I told her. No, but
Learning a
Cool
lot of
Colored
fun.
Kids, awesome social impact company that's making a huge difference in the community, bringing people together through clothing and his message. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. What you say? What is it?
Street Break.
We'll be right back with Street Break.
I'm Ty Break Jameson, and this is Street Break. Where would you hide a dead body?
This is under the assumption that I will commit murder?
No, not necessarily.
Probably under the concrete in my grandma's backyard.
So you gonna get grandmom jammed up? That's what. I hope your grandmom watching this. Baby, is there anything you need to tell me? That's what she gonna.
Does it have to be in Delaware?
I would suggest that you take it out of state. Yes.
So I like to preface that I've never hid a dead body in my life.
Oh my gosh. They say the best place to hide something is in plain sight, right? I don't know. But that's not going to work for a dead body so well.
I just walk away from it.
Just leave it where it is. I would. Pine Barrens. Jersey Pine Barrens. Good choice.
Unicum by the airport, by the Philly airport.
Okay.
I would say Jersey Swamp.
Jersey Swamp. Okay, yeah, give it up for Jersey, the gangster state.
In my backyard.
I'm not into that. I'm not into violence.
No one said violence.
I'm not.
It could have been, you know, I don't know. Okay, it does sound like violence. Sorry about that.
Couldn't tell you.
You ain't gonna tell me? So why?
No.
Smart man.
In a funeral home's crematory.
What would you find in a man's pants that you would not find in a woman's pants?
A money clip.
A wallet?
A penknife.
A penknife. You went old school.
Yeah, I did. Because we know where my mind could have gone.
Inside the pants?
A wallet. Keeping it PG.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on Family Feud right now. Pocket knife.
What would I find in a man's pants? Oh my god.
I mean, a lot of practical stuff.
Oh, yeah, like
I mean, the obvious answer would be, but if
What's
I'm
that?
thinking outside the box.
Yes. Think practical.
Right, because I'm not thinking practical. I'm thinking in another way.
one of those like utensil knives. Those,
Okay.
Yeah.
Utility knife?
Utility knife.
Okay, see?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Good Morning Wilmington. And I'm telling you, Vincenzo, I'm super excited about this young man that's here today who's making more of an impact with his clothing line, bringing people together, changing the narrative of the letters KKK. I can't wait. President, founder, CEO, founder, Randall Law is here on the plaza with us here at DETV. Randall, thanks for coming.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you.
I've been saying, I'm like, we got to get you on.
I know, it's been a minute, but it's a great time. Everything happens for a reason.
There you go.
And timing, all about timing.
Well, let's
Go ahead.
get right to it. What is Cool Colored Kid Generation?
Well, Cool Colored Kid Generation is an apparel brand changing the narrative to empower people of color and also people that support change. We're taking a negative term, which is KKK, and turning it into a positive term to empower people of color, like I said. Allowing individuals to love living in their skin with our hats, t-shirts, hoodies, street jackets, backpackets, now sneakers. Allowing kids to love living in their skin and allowing the kid to shine.
Right. I'm watching TV last night, right, yesterday, and out of nowhere, the commercial comes on.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been trying to find out when it's going to come on.
I'm sitting there, and I'm like I'm watching I was watching
TV Land?
ESPN, I think, and I was like,
ESPN.
I'm like, I know him.
Yeah.
I know him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it was crazy to see, but beautiful to see at the exact same time. Because I remember when you first started out, man, you pumping, you was hustling, man.
Still hustling.
Still hustling. That's
Still
what
hustling.
it's about. So let's talk about some of the stuff you have here. You got the book bag.
Yes. Backpack. Actually, this is named after my daughter. It's called Legacy.
Okay.
The reason why I call it Legacy is the simple fact that making an impact on cultures nationwide and potentially globally, this is another way to stay visible.
Okay.
Especially during the school year.
Love it. Love it. Got the bright colors on it.
Yes.
Yeah. Love it. All right. You got shirts.
I have the shirts. This is called the Cool World. Basically, as individuals, as kids, individuals living in the world, I put the globe on the top of a body to show that globally there's cool colored kids everywhere.
Wow. Okay.
Cool colored kids everywhere. Also with this love T-shirt, it's a puzzle. Each and every one of us, we're putting together a puzzle as we're connecting, like you say, in love of being a cool colored kid.
I like it.
How long have you had Cool Colored Kid Generation?
Cool Colored Kid, 2020, September 21st of 2020 is when I started it during COVID.
I was going to say right in the middle of this
right in the middle of COVID. So it took a lot of balls and guts, if you will.
Yeah. What made you, just say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do?
Okay, so in 2017, when it all started, I was working for the LA Film Festival, and a couple co-workers asked me, what would you name a band for shock value? And the first thing I thought about, I said, Cool Color Kid. And they said, why? I said, you could put a whole bunch of cultures together and it could potentially make history, but then they persuaded me to drop the idea. So then fast forward, I saw this Gap commercial, I would probably say in 2017, and I was with a friend and I was like, that will be it. Cool, colorful kids. But he persuaded me to drop the idea too, so I was like, he was like, nobody's gonna buy that with KKK.
Right.
So I was watching a documentary in 2018 on Sam Cooke and the KKK, and that's when the light bulb went off. And it inspired me to take the initial steps to creating a brand. Now, my first logo doesn't look like the logo it is today. It just had 3 Ks, and some of my friends was like, that's not gonna cut it, bro.
Right.
So it took me time to like really go to school, I went to business school, and it took me time with this, like really playing with the idea, and a lot of people saying no, and a lot of people saying yes. So it's all about empowering, and it's all about changing the narrative and its perspective on how we view things in history and things of that nature.
Randall, I have to make note because just briefly, and I know this was the quick version of the story of how Cool Colored Kid Generation was founded, but it seems like you kept hitting a brick wall every time because you had an idea.
I'm still hitting a brick wall.
But you're not giving up.
Not giving up.
And that's what's important. I love that you shared that quick story because I'm sure it was a lot more involved in it. But it was important for our viewers to hear that you're not giving up. You have a purpose. It's obviously a big message that's really, really important for everyone to hear and see. And you did not give up because every time you hit a brick wall, you go back to the drawing board. You're like, what can I do to make it better? What can I do to make it better? And I mean, again, when I first impression, I was like, wow, I want to get to know this person. I want to get to know this brand. So it's already inviting for someone who did not know anything about the company. So don't give up. I love the story. My favorite is the story behind every successful person.
The greatest thing about this, I'm sorry to cut you off, empowering people creates change. Change makes history. And when we do this together, we can create history together.
Right. And that's what's so important. Now, tell us a little bit about the shoe wear. We're all about shoe game around here. So you got some really good shoe game. So tell us about the shoe wear.
So each flag on the sneaker represents countries of people of color.
Right.
So it's all about changing the world.
Okay. I love it.
One
I love
country
it.
at a time.
And we have Imani, Ty, and Brandon that are actually have some of your clothes on.
Really?
Now, right? And they're over there right now on TV. So Imani has. So go ahead. I'll let you talk about what they have on.
Okay, so Imani, it's Imani, am I correct?
Yes.
She has on one of our windbreaker jackets, Change the World windbreaker jackets. In females, they come in men and women. She just has on the women's one at this time. My middle man has on Change the World backpack, and he also has on one of our vintage dad hats, if you will.
Okay.
And the other gentleman representing the Celtics can you turn around from the back? Yeah, that's one of our Power Fist jackets, which is not on the website right now because it's summer, but they will be coming back during the school year.
Oh man, I love it.
Yes, thank you, Imani, Brandon, and Ty for that. Right? And
yes.
It's so nice. We have live in-house models for
Absolutely.
you, right?
Absolutely.
They looked at us like they got what on?
We do it all here. Good morning,
well, you guys are prepared though. Y'all ready?
We don't play games.
I want to talk about, man, your hustle, right? Of just like Vincenzo said, you're hitting that brick wall, but more to it, not just going, but understanding where you need help at. And like you said, I went to business school. How important was that for your brand and for you to understand how the business of just not being a creative, but being a business person is in what you do?
It was very important. And the likes of you had to take your time and your building blocks and things of that nature.
Yeah.
It was very important because the thing is that I'm a self-taught individual, and the thing is that no business is sustainable without foundation. So me taking the time to and still learning, because in this industry or any industry, you're still learning, you're still growing, and you have to continue to keep growing. But it was what my number one thing, because I was bringing a daughter in the world at the same time. So it was two babies, so two legacies. My daughter's name is Legacy. So it's two legacies that I'm building at once, and it's a never-ending learning process.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you shared that, because I was talking to Dice Raw from The Roots this weekend, and we were talking about, and same thing. I want to know why and how, right? Because that's how we grow. We're brand new guys that's doing something that our families never did, right? So how do we go from good to great, right? And understanding, okay, I might not be good in accounting, but I know I need it, so let me learn how to do it. I might not be good as a leader, let me learn how to do it, and take some classes or some
night classes, some day
training
classes
to do so, because it's very important. And Vincenzo,
I know.
and you too, going from a restaurant, being a restaurant owner.
Even before that, how many ideas and goals I've had growing up. My whole life, you hit a brick wall. Sometimes you're like, okay, I'll give up. Nope, you have to pick yourself back up and keep moving forward. And that's important. We talk about and share these stories because we're all human beings and we're not perfect. There's no such thing as perfect, right? But we can always strive to be better.
And you know what, the hit on that, the thing is that we as adults, we always tell our children to think outside the box.
Right.
And then when we think so far out the box, we want to bring them back.
Right.
So this brand is outside the box, and this is also to empower kids and adults. Continue thinking outside the box, because that's what's going to make you different.
Exactly.
Where can people find and purchase your clothes?
So www.koolkkidgeneration.com.
Love it, love it. I'll tell you what, community camera, go ahead, you got 30 seconds to tell people about the brand and all that good stuff.
Cool Color Kid Generation 100 pair to give will be August 13th at Bancroft Elementary School, where I'm giving 100 pair of my Global Kid Generations to kids going back to school. You must sign up in order to be on the list to be considered for this event. Let's come out and create change together. Let's allow our kids to go back to school empowered, inspired, and not only look in style, but continue to create change.
Hold on, wait a minute. I want to make sure I heard this correctly. And I might have missed it. I think I missed it. You're giving away 100 what?
100 pair.
100 pair of sneakers.
100 pair of sneakers.
You didn't miss it, because I didn't catch that either. So
we
100 miss pair.
It. Okay, let's rewind all the way back. What are you doing?
We're giving away 100 pair, along with my sponsors. We're giving away 100 pair of sneakers and school supplies, and some other surprises. August 13th at Bancroft Elementary School.
Are you serious?
Yes.
See what I mean? You can't go wrong
with
that.
This is for you guys.
Giving back, and us is giving us gifts. What is this?
This is why there ain't 100 pair. I'll tell you that much.
Pair of shoes.
No, I appreciate
No,
it.
this is.
Oh yeah, I love it. We
I
love.
love this.
Yes.
Thank you so much. This is awesome.
It worked for me. Put it right on the computer.
Yeah.
Love
I
it.
don't know if you could see.
You can even put it on your car too. I have it on mine too.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Really.
Yes.
Randall, this is awesome. What you're doing for the community and also for,
That's
your,
how you gonna
for your
win.
daughter legacy.
That's how you gonna win.
It's not about me, it's a we.
Right.
Yeah,
it's a
that's how you gonna win.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Right,
Yep.
right, but you are creating a legacy. That's what you're doing here.
Yeah.
That many people will continue to talk about. Your daughter will admire, obviously. She has an incredible father to look up to. But you, again, you never know who you will inspire as you continue to grow, and that's what it's all about.
And that's what we
inspiring.
want to do. We want to ignite that light on the youth today to
Right.
continue to just inspire, give back, and things of that nature.
Love it.
Excellent, excellent. Well, good luck with the event, and good
Thank
luck
you
with
guys
the
for
company
having
as
me.
it
I
grows.
appreciate you.
You
Thank
gotta
you.
come back and let us know what else you got going on.
We're going to have
Oh,
some
yes.
fun.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
where do you get your spark from, your energy from? Man? What,
I've always been this way since I was a kid.
Okay.
So the thing is that it's all about, I wake up at 6:30 every day, ready to go.
Ready to go.
Let's go.
There you go. All right, you have it. Cool Color Kids Collection. Make sure you go to the website, check it out. Randall, thanks again for coming.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
I'm going to get Vincenzo some high top. You're gonna have to make a shoe like that.
heel.
You know
with
what?
heel.
That's not a bad idea.
But love to model for you.
Hey, we in there.
We love to have guests on the show that have really good shoe game, but we also we like to play it up too. Be a part of
Well,
the
see,
show game.
I mean, what you wear, size 25?
26.
Can't help you there, brother. Andre the Giant feet.
I think we had that conversation before. He's like, they don't come in that size, bro.
Yeah.
But look, one day they will.
They will. Anything's possible.
There you go.
right.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Make sure you check out Cool Color Kids collection out on the website. Website again is?
koolkkidgeneration.com.
And make sure you go out to Bancroft School when?
August 13th, but you have to sign up. Hit me up on Facebook, Randall Law, to see if I have your size still available.
That is awesome. Again, thank you for doing that, brother. And we'll be right back. What special guest we got coming back?
I Am Me, Inc.
Oh, I can't wait. I Am Me. This is a dope show. You know what I mean? I Am Me, Inc.
Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Cooper Wells and I am an independent broker owner. We provide all of your financial needs from mortgages to insurance. We felt like the industry was missing diversity and inclusion, so what better way to fix it than to do it ourselves?
Hi, my name is Diamond Wells and I am WIG, Wells Insurance Group. We offer access to over 20 different carriers.
Today we wanted to provide you with 3 tips on how you can save on both your mortgage and insurance needs. Tip 1, good credit. We definitely know that there can be inaccurate information out there about you, so we suggest you visit annualcreditreport.com, which is completely free, to make sure that the information is correct and accurate.
Tip 2, make sure you take advantage of low mileage discounts, being as though people are working from home. Tip 3, make sure you work with a broker like myself who is able to shop you around. You can reach me at 302-504-6191.
Awesome. And you can reach me for your insurance and mortgage needs as well at 302-494-7712. We look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We have our next 3 guests on the show. Good morning, Wilmington. They are from I Am Me, Inc.
Awesome.
So I'm going to have them introduce themselves, and they look so lovely. So
Thank
we'll start
you.
from here. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Latoya. I am the membership coordinator of I Am Me. How are you doing? I am Peirrce M.
President and founder.
President founder, yes.
Good morning. I am Makina, and I am the treasurer.
All right. What is IME? Let's start there.
Loaded question.
But it's important, right? Very
yes.
important. Mm-hmm.
IME is a LGBTQ plus nonprofit
Okay.
founded to uplift and unify the LGBTQ plus community,
Nice.
as well as educate allies such as yourself.
Boom, that's what we're here for.
Right.
Okay, when did it start?
2000, and we kind of hit a wall with it because of COVID. It threw
Everybody
everyone
involved,
off.
sis. Everybody.
Yes.
So that definitely slowed us down, but since last year, we picked it back up and we've been hitting the road ever since. It's been booming. So yeah, we just out here sharing the word and sharing who we are and what we're bringing to the table in the community.
Love it.
And we know it's not your first time on set here at Good Morning Wilmington.
No.
You've actually had the pleasure to be on set with us before and get the message out there. They were interviewed by Sasiana.
Right, I remember that. Yeah.
I was very excited to have you back on the show because I didn't get the opportunity to interview you, but also I think it's important to get the message out again.
Right.
I think our viewership has grown here at Good
Just
Morning
a
Wilmington,
smidgen.
just a smidge, but it's important to continue to educate, right? We never
Right.
stop
Yes.
educating because I think that's super important. So what do you feel is the most important thing we should know about the IME Inc. and what it stands for?
I think the first thing you should know is once you come in, you are immediately family. Just know that.
Okay.
You do not have to be LGBTQ, but you have to be open to learn about us.
Yes.
We are inclusive and we maintain a safe space.
Okay.
So it's okay for you as an ally to come and say, hey, I may have not known much about the community. I don't know anything,
Right.
but we'll give you the tools that you need.
Nice.
And I'm willing to learn.
Yep.
And that's
How did that even come about? Because, you know, a lot I'm very, you know, because like no one, you know, you see all types of organizations, but to say, hey, look, you know what? I want to encourage you to learn more about just who we are.
Right.
And what's going on. So, like you said, you're bringing on allies. Like, what happened? What made you just come up with that idea? Made you ladies come up with that
That's
idea?
like one of our main important factors is the allies to IME, because that's where the education really needs to go out to. The LGBTQ community is familiar within itself, but it takes the allies to come together within different organizations, whether it's the hospital, the churches, and so forth may be, that needs the understanding
Right.
of the LGBT community. And this is where we came together and said, hey, this is where the education part needs to
Right.
come in.
Right.
So everyone can come as a whole and understand what everyone in the LGBTQ community is going through and understand the different diversities that fall within the group.
Right.
And I had the opportunity to visit your website because I wanted to get to know a little bit more about the organization and whatnot, and I saw some statistics that were really disheartening about what the community goes through, about the suicide rate and the mental health issues, and it was just endless, and it really was disheartening that, wow, we're really still going through this in today's day and age, which is leads me to think, wow, this organization needs to be put to the forefront.
Yes.
And we talked on education. We spoke about education and continuing to educate the community about the organization and what it offers. But you do have an event coming up that I wanted to touch on because I think it's important to invite people to learn more about I Am Me Inc. So why don't you tell us about the first ever I Am Me Festival?
It's a Me Festival, it's called, so it's this Saturday. It's from 11 to 4. It's going to be out in Dover on the Green.
Okay.
So we're going to be giving out book bags to the kids. We're going to have entertainment, live entertainment. We're going to have a bunch of vendors coming out. So we just want everyone to come and we want to support the community and show everybody that we are here for you as well. And we're not just LGBT, we're people.
Right.
So,
Right.
So we're people, and we want to support the community. But myself, I am an ally. I'm one of the allies of the board. So I just want to give back to the community, let them know that we are here and I support my LGBT community, no matter what.
Nice. The takeaway. I'm always about the cake.
And which is so important because me as well as a fellow ally, This is a time that you can bring the family out, you can bring the children out, because it all stems from the children as well. And when we have that time, effort, they can be a part of a community of people that they may have questions and need understanding about, and they can see themselves that it's natural.
Right.
It's okay to be who you are.
Yes.
And you have a supportiveness, you have a support group, and the society is supportive of it.
Yeah.
So bring the family, bring the kids. We have something for everybody.
Right.
Yeah. Is it free to attend?
It's definitely free to attend.
See, no excuses.
Out of here. Out of here.
Yep, it is free to attend. Yes, but everyone is welcome except for homophobics. We don't want no one coming.
No drama.
No drama. No homophobes.
No drama. We just want you to come out and have some fun with us and just have fun.
Right.
And enjoy yourself.
And you forgot one thing.
What did I forget?
That our entertainment is what? Both LGBTQ and allies. That's the representation that you'll get there.
So
That's
you got,
what make us
a nice group going on
That's
here.
right.
An organization, not group.
Yes.
Organization going on.
Yes.
An organization.
It takes everyone as a whole, and this is what we need. We are trying to get out to the community. We need everyone to be supportive and understanding, and that is our main focus on educating the whole community.
Is your headquarters, I heard you say Dover. Is it in Dover or is it in Wilmington?
No, it's not in Dover.
It's not in Dover.
It was founded in Middletown.
It's founded in Middletown.
Right. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Right in the middle.
It's just in Dover.
Yes.
Roger that.
Yes.
Okay.
But we do have other events throughout Delaware to get the community familiar with us.
Right.
Okay.
We move all over Delaware, so.
And I like that because you involve the whole state.
Right. Yes.
And
Yes.
So no excuse if you want to come from any county, any of the 3 counties.
Right. Yes.
Dover is centralized. Everyone can attend the event. But you did mention that you do have other events that you will organize or have organized in the past. Are there any any other events we should look forward to coming up?
Well, we have a holiday party coming up in December, about the 2nd week of December. We're trying to upgrade our space right now because we're a little fancy.
This will actually be our second one.
This is going to be our second one. So yeah, we had one last year and it was amazing. It was amazing turnout.
Amazing.
But
look, tell them the truth. We're trying to bring it closer to Wilmington so we can get more people to come.
Right. It's going to be here in Wilmington. So we're looking at a nice spot. We don't want to say too much about the spot right now, but you could definitely check out our website and just keep updated on where it's going to be. But it's going to be about the 2nd week of December.
Excellent. Excellent. What is your website?
It's www.imecorp.org.
Excellent. And you have social media that we can follow. Excellent. Tell us all about social media.
Everything, Facebook.
Okay.
Instagram, IME Inc. You got to stay, keep everything uniform so people can find you.
Right. How can people sign up, join, become allies?
Well, you could go right to our website, and we have everything there. You could click on membership if you want to become a member. You want to become a volunteer, which we are looking for volunteers right now. We're always looking for people to help us out because we have so many different events coming up. And just click volunteers. And if you have any questions, you could just send us a message on the page as well.
But you keep forgetting the part. We need some donations. Support us.
We need the support. We definitely do need the support. We need
Money makes it happen.
Yes.
We are a nonprofit.
I hear you.
So we definitely need the sponsorships and the donations, definitely.
Okay. All right, so I'll tell you what, before we go any further, community camera, tell them all about that, but also tell them to drop them donations.
All right. So if you would like to donate, LGBTQ, ally, otherwise, go to our website, www.imecorp.org. Everything is there. Even if you don't think that you could participate or be involved, please just check out the website. You'll learn some interesting facts. It's a lot of educational information, a lot of things that were not taught in school about the LGBTQ plus community. We even have links on there that can give you, if you wanted to learn about one specific letter. So please just check us out. Give us a chance, give yourself a chance.
That's it right there. That's it right there. Give yourself, don't give us a chance. Give yourself a chance to learn it.
Some people are afraid to reach out, but you don't have to be afraid to reach out. We are a safe space.
Yeah. Now, one of the questions I have for you is, what if someone reach out that is brand new, coming out? You know, is there, because you mentioned safe space, right? Like,
yes.
Can they reach out to you if they want to?
Yes.
Just ready to come out?
Yes. What we do is we have something called Help Me Understand, and there are virtual labs on Zoom.
Oh, nice.
So if you wanted to ask questions about, and there is no dumb question, believe me, when I came out, I didn't know anything. You'd be surprised how much you learn just being in the community.
Right.
So what they'll do is schedule one. It's right on our website. You schedule a Help Me Understand, and the board will come on and we'll have a conversation with you. Or if we can't answer, we'll find someone within the community that can help you.
Yes, because we have counselors, and we are our organization is growing. We're looking for more doctors and so forth, people of the community to come forward and be a part of the group to help with the social aspect of that.
Nice, nice. Ladies, thank you so much for coming on.
Yes,
You gotta keep
this
this.
is what you're doing.
Yeah, you gotta
Thank
keep
you so
that.
much.
You keep talking about it, and make sure y'all get them donations coming.
Donations.
Keep wording it.
Thank you so much.
Ladies, thank you so much. For more information with I Am Me Inc., you can go to website again?
www.iammecorp.org.
All right, awesome. Thank you, ladies, again so much for coming.
Thank you.
All right, we closing from here. Vincenza, it's a wrap.
Ivan, it's a wrap. Another great show.
Another great show.
Way to start off August.
Yes.
And the week. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in. We do have to thank our sponsors.
Yes, our sponsors, Dart.
Wi-Fi. And your favorite.
Balance, Strength, and Fitness. Yes, yes. And a special shout out. I was going to give someone else a shout out, but I think I forgot who it was. Please.
Well, while you remember, I'm going to make, just to reiterate our guests we had on the show. We had Crystal, Lentelle, and Valerie Lane from the Millennial Summit. Make sure you check out that event that's happening this week. Sounds like a great networking event. We also have Randall Law, super cool guy. Cool Colored Kid Generation. Check out his stuff. Also, Peirrce, McCoy, LaToya Baker, and Makina Wormley from I Am Me Inc. Another great show.
Another great show. Bam! And it just escaped me again. Damn it.
That's all right.
All right. No, Jet Phoenix. Make sure you check Jet Phoenix
Jet
out.
Phoenix.
They have a Black Film Festival coming up. Make sure you check that out. And I think that was it.
Excellent.
I might have forgot something
Well,
else.
if you remember, tune in Wednesday at 10 a.m. and he will remind all of us and me what he wanted to say. That's all right. That's why you have me, right?
Okay, see you on Wednesday.
We'll see you Wednesday. Have a great day.
How the hell did I forget it? Wait a minute.